everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome back to another building video. So I am really excited about today's video because we are building a high school, as you could obviously tell from the title and the thumbnail. But that's not the point, because today I'm building a school of the arts. Now, the reason why it's for the arts is because there is a lot of amenities that do really work better for art schools. So in this case, we have dance as well as a theater as well as an art class. So there is just an abundance of things for artistic people to be able to do in this school. And not to mention that it's really pretty. Not to toot my own horn, but I really do like how it turned out. I don't know, I really do like it. I do have to mention that I had to cut out a ton of things. So the landscaping, I did leave in some landscaping so that you guys can see more or less how I did the landscaping, but I did have to cut a lot of it out because it took me ages, probably years, to make this build. Okay, realistically, it didn't take me that long, but it did take me approximately, 2 days. But for someone who uploads basically almost every single day, the only times I don't upload is if I have internet problems or life happens or on the weekends. So most of the time, I do in fact upload. So for somebody who uploads that much, my schedule is a little bit tight for making videos. So this build took a really long time, okay? I don't know what to tell you, it took me ages, okay? But despite the fact that it took so long, I'm really proud of it. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I wouldn't take that time back if I could, because I'm gonna play so much in this build, you don't even understand. It is also up for download for you guys, if you guys are interested in it. I do mention, if I don't cut it out at the end of the video, I do mention that I want to put it up for download, but in the time that I waited for the processing of the speed build part, I did actually make the Tumblr post. So this is on my Tumblr right now. I will be linking it down below for you guys so that you can really easily find it if you guys are interested in playing on this lot. Because honestly, I don't know how many of you guys are interested. I've seen so many high school builds before, and I mean, this pack has been out for a little while and there's already so many beautiful schools that has been built. But I mean, here is mine. This is what I have to offer you guys. If any of you are interested, this is what I can give you. It's not as much as some people have done, because holy cow, some people have talent, okay? Talent that I will never have, but gosh darn it, I tried. This is the best that I could do, and I'm very proud of myself. So, talking about the school and stuff that I did cut out, I did also cut out me painting the wallpapers and doing the flooring, and yeah, I think a lot of the windows as well. Now that I'm seeing the windows, I did cut out a lot of the windows. You do see some, but I did cut out a lot of it. And not to mention that there will be a walkthrough at the end of the video. That's why I'm not too worried about me cutting a lot of stuff out of the speed build, because I do give you guys a wonderful tour at the end of the video, so you guys don't have to worry about not being able to see anything, because you're gonna see absolutely everything that I have to offer in this beautiful build. I keep calling it a beautiful build, but you know what? It is. I am so proud. It's like my child, okay? It is like my child. That's not the point though. Let's not get overly excited about this. But yeah, I call it the School of the Arts, like I mentioned, because of all of the amenities that it has inside of it, like, you know, art stuff, but in reality, you're not even going to be realistically be able to play with any of them with the high school pack, because, I don't know, the high school pack didn't really think about the arts, to be honest. Like, you learn some things, you go to classes, but there's not really any artistic activities. So I do think this will be fantastic for people who are into storytelling and who like to do their own thing with storytelling or making machinimas, you know that word, you know, people who do those types of things. I do think this would be perfect for them in the sense that they can use the theater or the dance room or things like that for their own little fun projects. But gameplay-wise, honestly, I haven't even tested this build yet. I probably should test it before I put it up for download, but I guess we're gonna test it all together. If you download it, to remember that I did not play test it, so some things might be a little bit buggy. If I don't wanna say that because I'm scared, because what if everything's broken? But no, it'll be fine. Okay? No, but seriously, if something is broken, please let me know, because I am going to play test it on my own because I'm going to be playing in this, but I didn't want you guys to wait to be able to download this extraordinary build. Again, not to toot my own horn, but I'm very proud, okay? I'm really proud of this. It took me such a long time. Like I said, my schedule is pretty tight with making videos, since I do try to make videos every single day for you guys, besides weekends. And yeah, therefore, I don't have a lot of free time to be able to build for such a long time. And in reality, this build probably took me around 8 to 10 hours. Probably not 10. Probably more like 6 to 8 hours, but yeah, that's realistically speaking now. Not to mention all of the mental preparedness I had to do to be able to build this. I don't know, are you guys, when you guys build, if you guys build, do you guys feel really, really uninspired for the first half of it, and then the more you get into it, the better it becomes? Like, I was not feeling this until I have painted everything. Like, I was so not into it, and then I painted the walls, and I was like, whoa, this is really coming together. Oh my gosh, I love it. You know, so do you guys ever feel like that? If you do build. If you don't, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, and you think I'm probably loony, but I don't know. This is also where I'm doing the little bit of landscaping and stuff, so that you guys can have an idea of how I did it and what I did all around, because I used the exact same foliage everywhere, so there's not a plant in the front that you cannot find in the back. That sounds horrible, but you get what I'm saying, okay? You get the drift. But yeah, I really did have a lot of fun with this, although I do complain that it took me a very, very long time. It was very fun nonetheless. If it took me 7 days, it still would have been fun. I also don't know how some people can build for such a long time. Not that it's like, oh, it's bad to build for a long time. It's really good because, gosh darn it, the stuff they do churn out so well. Like, have you guys seen, I think, Sims and those people? They make such fantastic builds, and I'm always so jealous. Like, I could never. But I think it's stunning, beautiful, and like I said, I could never. But really, I don't know how people can build for hours, days upon days, and then not get tired of it. Like, I love building in this game. Don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy it. But dang, if I have to build for more than 7 hours, let's say, and that's a lot. 7 hours is a lot. If I have to build more than that, I give up. I absolutely give up. I will not be doing it any longer. No, thank you. Goodbye. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And I think I had, like, too much sugar. My dad bought me a chocolate, and let me just say that the chocolate is gone. It's done. And I'm really high on energy right now. That's probably why I'm talking so much and so quickly. I probably shouldn't talk this quickly because this video is pretty long. And even with me cutting out a lot, like when I say I cut out a lot, I mean probably more than half is cut out. To be fair, it's not the important half, but more than half has been cut out. Without the tour at the end, this video is still around 16 minutes without the tour. So with the tour, I'm estimating it's gonna be around 20 something minutes. I have no idea. You guys know, because you guys can see the time at the bottom of the screen, but I have no idea. But yeah, so this video is a bit longer for one of my building videos, so, and I struggle with voiceovers. Like, I'm just sitting here looking at me building. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing, but I have to narrate it. You guys don't have to. Also, look at this. You see, it's perfectly aligned, right? Wrong. Yeah, no, it's not. I was surprised when I saw that. Also, if this doesn't line up, that is gonna be embarrassing. But I am talking about the curtain, just in case it doesn't line up perfectly, so that you guys know I was talking about the curtain. I'm also really proud of the theater that I made. That's probably one of my favorite parts of this build because, I mean, look at it. I really, really do like it. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play with it since there's not like a theater in the actual gameplay, but I love it. It's my favorite part and I had so much fun building it and I want to play with it so badly. I so badly want to play with it. But yeah, let me know if you guys have built a high school yourselves because I'm really curious to see what other people have made. The things that I have seen has blown me out of the park and it's nothing compared to what other people have made. But also, again, really proud of it because it took me such a freaking long time. But yeah, I also didn't live in me making all of the classrooms, so you guys aren't going to be seeing the speed build for every single class and every other room. But again, like I did mention, I am doing a tour at the end of the video, so you guys do not have to worry about missing out on anything or think that, oh, you're not seeing everything, because you will. You will absolutely be seeing every single part of this build. Every single part of it, because I'm doing a walkthrough. Also, if you guys skip to the walkthrough at the end of videos, let me know. I mean, if you do, you probably won't be hearing me saying this, but I've done it a few times before. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I have skipped to the last part of videos before, and therefore I will not blame you if you guys do, because I've done it. I have done it, and it's probably not good to say that because poor people work so hard. Now I know. I never did know, but I know how much work goes into making a freaking video. So therefore, I have a bit more respect for people that make these videos and for people who make a lot better builds than me because, like I said many, many times before, these people are wizards. I am convinced that these people are wizards because they make extraordinary builds and I'm so jealous. And I wish. But yeah, we do have, let me actually tell you guys what classes we have. I also used the get-together little banners in the front of all of the doors to basically tell you, oh, this is what this class is. I know the gameplay doesn't actually have classes for specific things, like you don't go to one room for a specific thing, but that's how the high school was that I went to. Like, you had one class for one specific subject, and I'm guessing that's how a lot of high schools, if not all high schools, are. Let me know if I'm wrong, if your high school is like completely different, but that's how I went to school, so that's how I resonate with making this high school. But yeah, basically we have a ton of classes. I haven't counted them. I'm not about to do that right now. But we have a language class, so like English or German or whatever language you would like to imagine is in that class. It probably is. Then right next to that, in the hallway across it, we have the chess room that we just saw, and that's where we do chess. I was just thinking that, like, we have chess, so we might as well add a chess room. Then, right next to that, we have a library, so where you can find books and computers to do stuff in. I don't know, but there's a library. And then across from that, we have, well, not across, right next to it. Next to that, we have an art room, so where you paint or sketch or do stuff with gouache or, I don't know, other mediums, you know, just artistic thingamabobs. Then across from that, we have this room, well, there, it's gone now, but the biology / sciencey / dissecting frogs room, that one. So that's another class that we have. Then all the way on the other side where we are right now, we have the cooking class, like the class where you learn how to be chef's kiss, yeah. And right next to that, we have the music room, so singing and guitar, piano, that jazz, you get what I'm saying. And across from that, we have another class, yes, charisma or something. I honestly don't know. You can leave to your imagination. It's a class for stuff. Maybe math. Maybe it's a math class. I don't know, but that one could be anything else, honestly. And then the last thing we have, besides for the cafeteria and other rooms like that, is the dance class. But like I said, dance, again, not something you can physically do in-game. And I had dancing, well, I didn't actually do dance on school, but my school did have dance as a class that you can take. Again, I didn't take it. I cannot dance to save my life. No rhythm in these legs. But there is dance in this school. Maybe you can do it as an after-school activity or something like that, but there is dance nonetheless, because that is also, again, something that I remember very clearly from my high school experience. Oh, the video is done. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be done so quickly, so I am rambling on. Here is some pictures for you guys. Anyway, let us hop straight into the walkthrough part of this. Oh my gosh. This here is the product of many, many hours of work. And one of the columns are wrong. Of course. Okay, well, anyway, this is going to be the tour of the build. So I did leave a lot out, like I mentioned, in the speed build. But if you walk inside, you find the beautiful hallway with stairs. It is a pretty small hallway, but I did realize there's not really that many Sims that actually go to the school. So I didn't want it to be too big, but there is a lot of classes. This one is the cooking class, where you go to learn how to make dishes and pastries and stuff. I don't know. But I did use the get-together little icons for this because they do work. They definitely make sense, because this is the music room that we did see. Now, this room we didn't see in the video. Well, you got glimpses of it, but I didn't actually show the process of me building it, because this is one of the more boring classrooms. Also, this chair is for the kid that's being really bad, but I don't know really what you learn in this class, but I guess you learn something. It's cool. And then those are the only classes over here. You can also exit outside to the beautiful outside area. But we'll get to that. Anyway, when you walk on over here, you find bathrooms. I also didn't show me building these in the video. There's a ton of toilets. There's even showers and lockers. I think this is like the changing rooms if you had a sport day or something. And then right next to that, we have the principal's office. I really like how this turned out as well. We also have a little bench outside for if you have to go wait in front of the office. And then you walk through here, you just get this general hallway area and into the theater. This is where the drama kids are gonna have some fun. Now that's everything for this wing of the school. If we move on to this side, we find more classes like the science or biology lab. This is basically where they do experiments and dissect frogs and stuff like that. I don't know what to tell you. There's frogs on the table. It's kind of self-explanatory. And right across from that is the arts room. Now, we did see this part, but we did not see all of this. I really did have a lot of fun making these classrooms. It was so much fun to put character into each and every classroom. This is the little library. I also didn't show this in the speed build because, it's just a library. It's not that exciting. But this is where you can find computers if you do actually need them. And then we have the chess room. I did remove some of the chess tables because it just felt a little bit too cramped in here. And then right next to that, we have the first class that we saw. I'm thinking that this is maybe like the language class, like you learn languages in here, probably English or something like that, I don't know. But they also do speeches and debate in here. That is at least what I am thinking. But that is the entire downstairs. The outside is pretty simple. We just have a place for you to do cheer, cute little mascot thingy, and then a space where you can sit outside and eat and maybe do some other activities as well. If you go up these stairs, you immediately find the cafeteria area. I did show this on camera. It's probably the first room that we show, but I don't think you saw absolutely everything. But we do have more bathrooms. I actually don't know if this is functional. I haven't tested it yet, but I do hope it is at least. And we also have a staff bathroom for the cafeteria people. You know, there's something nice for them. If we go through this door over here, I love the glass hallways. It's so pretty. You find a place where you can play basketball as well as do some painting or graffiti. And look at the night sky. I really do like this balcony. It just felt right to put it in. And then when you go through here, we have a dancing room. So in my high school, we actually had dance as a class that you can take. So therefore, I decided to actually put it into this high school as well. Just because it's a bit of fun and memories for me. They also have their own changing room and bathroom over here. And yeah, we have another room upstairs. We have the staff room. So this is where the staff can go to just get away from all of the annoying teenagers, because you know how they can get. We also have 2 bathrooms up here. But yeah, that is every single room that we have in here. I'm sorry if that was a really fast. Let me show you guys a top view of the high school, and yeah, it's really large, but it's also not that big considering that most of this stuff is in a general area for you. It's not as big as the previous ones, hallways and stuff like that, and a lot of these classrooms aren't even actually functional. So yeah guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody!